All right, how many of us remember our Sweet 16 party? Honestly, I don't remember what I did, but you would remember it if you were this celebrity's kid. Krystal Pino from 106.3 The Groove is here to tell us what I'm talking about. You can't forget it if you're this kid.
I'm pretty sure my Sweet 16, I was in trouble.
Probably. That sounds about right.
I'm sorry.
I've met you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're talking about Shaquille O'Neal's daughter, though. She actually had $1 million spent on her for her Sweet 16 party. Mimi's Sweet 16 was pretty epic, if you will. It was on the rooftop of the W Hotel in Hollywood, which, are you kidding me? Are you? Wow. A lot of us work really hard to get there, Mimi, and we never do. She was also given a new Mercedes-Benz for a 16-year-old. Let that sink in for a little bit. I still drive the car that has one door that works and one door that doesn't.
Was that your first car?
Yes, it was red with a blue door, and the blue door was screwed in.
I had a car that was built the year I was born, and it had no paint job. It was just primered, and I thought it was cool because there was a little lever that opened up my door. It wasn't power, just a little lever that unlocked my doors.
Think about that while you imagine her having a Mercedes-Benz. People used to like to jump in my window. They compared it to the Dukes of Hazzard.
That's what we used to do with mine.
Yes. So Mimi O'Neal also had a rapper perform for her. Again, her dad, Shaquille, and Shawnee, her mom, spent $1 million.
YG is who performed.
Yep.
Yeah, not a thing. I'm lucky if I can even get a hotel room at the W
All right,
on a special occasion. Hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Two magazines came out with two kind of this person of the year. Let's start out with people. They always do the Sexiest Man Alive. Who did they decide to go
Apparently
with?
This year, humor won because Blake Shelton, at least that's what we're hearing, rumor, Blake Shelton is the sexiest man alive. Now, if I remember correctly, he's been the sexiest man alive before, so this isn't new. And he's handsome if you like that rugged cowboy look-ish.
I was gonna say, when you said humor, I thought you were gonna say like Jimmy Fallon or people think he's sexy.
Okay.
I love these, you know, if you're that rugged, tall, dark and handsome kind of a thing.
Yeah, you know what? He's not ugly to me. He's very handsome. He's not my cup of tea. But
can I tell you, I've met him, and he is very charming.
Oh, is he, Tina?
He's a very charming man. He's very charming.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But this is just a rumor. This is what we're hearing. Speculation may or may not be true. I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's probably true. And it's deserving. He's working hard. He's an attractive man.
And he's got a hot girlfriend, yes, I was going to say. But GQ also came out with their Person of the Year.
Yeah, so they did Citizen of the Year award, and this one goes to Colin Kaepernick. He led the list, and he's on the cover, as you can see there. They tweeted it out. Also winning some of their awards, Stephen Colbert is the Bad Hombre of the Year. That term made famous this year. Kevin Durant is the Champion of the Year, and the only person that could be Wonder Woman of the Year, Gal Gadot. Like, are you going to give it to someone else and have Gal Gadot, like,
hey, remember me? I was in a movie where I was like Wonder Woman. Remember that? But more news is actually coming out because everyone's already buzzing about Wonder Woman 2, but some weird news is coming out about it.
Yeah, so Gal Gadot is very outspoken on her social media pages about, empowering young women. She has a daughter herself, and she said that she is not going to sign on for Wonder Woman 2 until Warner Brothers fires alleged sexual harasser Brett Ratner. Now, he helped produce Wonder Woman, or his company did. It grossed $400 million internationally, and Gal is basically saying, I'm not going to sign on if you're going to have this guy do it. You know, this is supposed to be a movie about women's empowerment, and here you have a guy who's accused of sexual misconduct with not just one woman, with several women. And I like that she's sort of taking a stand, putting her foot down and saying, I'm not doing it unless you do what you're supposed to do.
Well, now how this works in entertainment world is that Warner Brothers basically has to buy him out. So that's how it works financially. So they can't just be like, oh, you're out. Somebody still has to fill that financial part of it. But they'd be smart because the first movie did so well. That just means more money in their pocket. They're not having to half it with Brett's company. So the ball is really in their court to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, and they've invested so much in Gal already. I don't see them saying, nope, it's not going to happen. I really feel like her putting her foot down, they're going to listen.
And honestly, PR-wise, that'd be smart of them as well. But he, of course, is not the only man in Hollywood that has some allegations against him and is having a lot of fallout from the allegations. There's another big name.
Yeah, so Louis C.K., which I'm sure you've heard, he also apologized and actually admitted to what he did. But either way, Netflix has said, you know what, that's fine. However, we're actually going to pull your comedy special, and you are not going to be filming a second stand-up special based solely on the inappropriate behavior that you had with female colleagues. We're also hearing that Universal Pictures has dropped him from the movie The Secret Life of Pets 2. He was going to voice Max the Terrier, and they've officially said, nope, cut ties, we are done.
And you know what? I think a lot of women are happy to hear that if that happens, they're going to hit you in your wallet and they're going to hit you in your career. So this is just, again, tip of the iceberg. More names, more allegations, more fallout. You'll be here to tell us again next week.
Yes, I will.
All right, guys, for even more celebrity gossip, listen weekdays at 7:40, at 9:20 on 106.3 The Groove. I will be doing that for you, or streaming online at 106.3thegroove.com, and stay connected anytime with Krystal. I think she just did a boomerang for you guys. It's on Twitter and Instagram.